Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson is once again in the spotlight, facing a new sexual assault lawsuit filed in Houston. This lawsuit, reported by NBC Sports Mike Florio, accuses Watson of sexual assault and battery, as well as intentional infliction of emotional distress. The allegations are separate from the numerous previous claims of misconduct that surfaced during his time with the Houston Texans, which led to a significant suspension in 2022. Details of the new allegation: according to the lawsuit, the incident occurred in October 2020, when Watson and the woman, referred to as Jane Doe, were supposed to meet for a date. The complaint alleges that Watson became aggressive on the phone after struggling to find the woman's apartment. He reportedly yelled at her, saying that he didn't have time for this, in an angry tone. Once Watson arrived at her apartment, the woman claims she invited him to sit in her living room while she finished getting ready in the bathroom. As she continued talking to him from the other room, she noticed that Watson had stopped responding. When she came out of the bathroom, she was allegedly shocked to find Watson completely naked, lying face down on her bed. The lawsuit describes Watson as aggressively insisting that she massage his buttocks. The woman, feeling frightened by the situation, attempted to diffuse the tension by massaging his back instead, but Watson repeatedly demanded that she focus on his glutes. At one point, Watson allegedly turned over, revealing an erection, and continued to demand that the woman massage his groin area. Feeling unsafe and confused, she reiterated that she was not a masseuse. The situation escalated further when, according to the lawsuit, Watson suddenly grabbed the woman's leg, partially disrobed her, and penetrated her without her consent. The woman claims the assault lasted several minutes before she managed to break free and yelled at Watson to leave her apartment. Watson reportedly left after the confrontation. A troubling pattern of behavior, this new lawsuit adds to the disturbing pattern of allegations against Watson. In 2022, Watson was suspended for 11 games by the NFL after more than 20 women accused him of sexual misconduct, primarily massage therapists who alleged inappropriate behavior during massage sessions. While criminal charges were not brought against him, Watson faced a series of civil lawsuits, most of which have since been settled. Watson has consistently denied any wrongdoing throughout these legal battles, claiming that the encounters were consensual. In response to the fallout from the Watson case, the NFL has since updated and expanded its sexual assault policies to impose stricter penalties for similar offenses. His previous suspension, and the cases surrounding it, have already tarnished his reputation in the league. Watson's contract and performance with the Browns. Watson's off-field issues haven't been the only source of scrutiny. The Cleveland Browns signed Watson to a record-setting, fully guaranteed $230 million contract in March 2022, a deal that raised eyebrows given the allegations already swirling around him at the time. Despite the controversy, the Browns made a financial commitment to Watson that has now tied the franchise to him for the foreseeable future. The team has since restructured Watson's contract twice to manage the significant cap hits associated with it. However, Watson's performance on the field has not lived up to the expectations that accompanied his massive deal. In his first 2 seasons with the Browns, he appeared in only 6 games each year, first due to his suspension and later because of injuries. His most recent outing in the 2024 season opener against the Dallas Cowboys was underwhelming, with Watson completing just 24 of 45 passes for 169 yards, throwing 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions in a blowout loss. The Browns find themselves in a precarious situation regarding Watson's contract. If the team were to cut him in 2025, they would face a $172 million dead cap hit, which would set a record for the most dead money ever incurred by an NFL team. Even in 2026, the Browns would face a $99 million cap hit if they released him, still an unprecedented financial burden for the franchise. This effectively leaves Cleveland stuck with Watson for the next several seasons, regardless of his performance or any further off-field issues. Possible NFL response to new allegations. It remains unclear how the NFL will handle these new allegations. The league and the Browns have yet to comment on the lawsuit, but the case could represent a fresh legal issue for Watson. According to Yahoo Sports' Charles Robinson, the NFL is likely to treat this as a new matter, separate from the previous lawsuits, given that the accusations involve a different woman and a separate incident.